Good afternoon. My name is Danielle, and this is a request for a proposal for the restoration of the City of Rancho Cucamonga's Recreation Center. This project is by Danielle Fickier, Ahmad Tentaush, Arlene Marquez, and Tim Hanlon. The statement of purpose for this project: the City of Rancho Cucamonga is seeking proposals from qualified contractors for the Recreation Center facility upgrade. The city's motivation stems from a recent citizen survey conducted. With the increased number of children and youth nearly doubled from 10 years ago, our citizens have ranked the Recreation Center facility and upgrade as the number one priority. A little background information on the City of Rancho Cucamonga. It was founded in 1897. Since its establishment, the city has continued to grow. The City of Rancho Cucamonga is located in San Bernardino County, located in an area called Inland Empire. It's a highly desired area located an hour away from the mountains, ocean, and most deserts of Southern California. The city is a full-service community with a thriving economy that is great for business as well as a great place to raise children. Our school districts are highly awarded, and there are 20 parks. And with the completion of our recreation center, the city believes that it will set the standards for living. Scope of work: to restore and modernize the technology to increase the functionality of this space. By doing so, and providing an innovative and safe environment for its users, we are also decreasing possible maintenance and operating costs due to the city's infrastructure malfunctioning. The scope of work should be sure to include all overhead needed to complete this project. This includes labor, materials, equipment, and all other services necessary to complete this restoration project. The respondent should be able to demonstrate how they will meet each goal by showing a proposed blueprint and all of the allocated overhead needed to complete this restoration. The goal is to modernize and restore the current building. The minimum requirements should be as follows: an upgraded Wi-Fi system that can support up to 50 users at one time, the replacement and upgrade of computers in the technology lab, a new arcade room in the lobby, replacing all carpets with hardwood throughout the facility, the restoration and refinishing of the current basketball gymnasium's floor and seating area, upgrading the kitchen area with new equipment and increasing the food storage area, the installation of low-flow toilets, and making sure the showers and restrooms are handicap accessible.
Outcomes: the contractors must work on the design of the recreation center after completing the building process, which will give the general outlook of the center. The specifications of the design should also be rendered safe and done in accordance with the industry standards. Deliverables and submission schedule. Some of the deliverables include configurations of the structure compared to the industry standards, the recommended design compared against other alternative designs, a structural design analysis of the preliminary design, area of possible future improvements. All submissions should be done in AutoCAD formats. Proposals should be sent to the city either through hand delivery or by mail by March 30, 2019. Performance standards and evaluation. No proposal will be rejected just because it contains some defect or irregularity, as long as it's immaterial. Proposals must demonstrate that they are competent enough to offer satisfactory services. Ethical considerations. The employees should not have any obligations or any form of exchange with the contractors. Any contact from the city will happen through a specific channel and will be copied and shared to all interested parties.
Okay, so the terms of the contract for the City of Rancho Cucamonga Rec Center. The proposer must be fully committed to the City of Rancho Cucamonga's strategic plan. This is because it has to be in compliance with what we need for the city to grow and align with our mission and our values. The city will have the sole discretion of when it comes to renewal of contracts, depending on if the work is still good enough to have you guys, the contractors, stay there. Any amended proposals must be submitted by the closing date, and the start date of the contract will begin when the contract is signed by the authorized personnel. The compensation will be agreed upon from Rancho Cucamonga authorized personnel, and they must be in compliance with all state, local, and federal laws. The payments and penalties, so we need an hourly rate for all personnel involved. The costs that are associated for travel for meetings, cost materials are at current market rate, and as well as include a time frame by the amount of costs on a monthly basis, and they have to have the insurance, the minimum amount of insurance required before the start date. The proposal preparation and some of the requirements we need. They must submit all the proposals to the City Hall address. They must submit their approach to the construction process, including method of procedures, safety practices, work plan development, and timeframes. They must also include a statement of understanding, and they must discuss their capabilities.
All RFPs should be submitted via email or in person at the Human Resource Center of Rancho Cucamonga. They can be reached by phone at 909-774-2418 or via email at careers@cityofrc.us. Now remember, submissions are due March 20th, and any late submittals will be deducted 10 points of their final scoreboard. Proposals should include the following: the mandatory requirements, proposed design, relevant experience in past project performance, firm personnel capacity and methodology, and safety requirements. There will be 2 phases. In phase 1, the mandatory requirements will receive a total of 250 points. Proposed design will receive a maximum of 50 points. Relevant experience in past project performance, 50 points. Firm personnel capacity and methodology, 50 points. Safety, 50 points. And punctuality, a maximum of 50 points. This will score them with a total of 500. And the 3 agencies that score the highest will move on to phase 2. In this phase, they will be scored 250 points maximum for an interview, project team, and assignments, and another 250 points maximum for interview response and questions. For any general questions regarding submission guidelines and deadlines, please contact City Manager John Gilson. For any questions regarding project specifications and responsible determination, please contact Project Director Robert Neuber. And for questions regarding the technical evaluation, please contact any of the contacting purchasing staff of the City of Rancho Cucamonga.